Welcome in, everybody. I was having a little issues getting loaded in, but it does look like we are locked and loaded. As much as I'd love to yap a little bit about these two teams, it's going to have to wait just a minute because they're ready for that ninth round, and I don't want to miss it. We're going to hop down into it and see just how they do it. Beyond Limits taking on NineFly here in another advanced matchup tonight. And a good test again here for NineFly, who should be sitting at 2-0. They dropped the ball a bit against FRZ unit. But they show they mean business here in advance. And the Mexican standoff will continue here at mid. Eye to eye, mano-a-mano as they look. Nobody batting an eye. And now the Stampede dash to Dens. Trump promise Beastman for 2. Dens will find the final. And Beyond Limits will win the ninth round. I'll talk about these two teams for a moment. Beyond Limits 0-2 here in advance. They have two tough teams to start out, though. This is a team that is no slouch to advance. They've been in advance since season 47. Now their 10th season here, season 57 in advance. Last season going 8-6 in the regular season. 1-2 in that postseason as well. NineFly. NineFly. They made their way through advanced. And now they are ready to show just what they got. Going to be starting out here on the T side, and you feel like it's played into their map pick. They're one of the few teams that loves Inferno. Big nade from Flixie, though, and Michu and Ronan need all of that one. 67-58, Klopp's in trouble through the smoke, and he has been chopped down to 5. Ollie toward church side. 2 in for Banana as the flank will pressure in. 3 from spawn side. Sandbags good for nothing. Trumps and Michu. They'll combine for 2, and Beastman and Promises will be resting at a 6-foot grave. Michu finds Dalton. Flixie back and forth they go. It's a 1v2, and it comes down to Ronan the Barbarian. He's found Flixie, but he needs Dens. How about Dens? Shots ring out. Easy peasy. Trops lurking in the shadows in case he's needed. It's not necessary. 5 health, but full of wealth. NineFly takes an important round. Number 1. A big shout out to the legends. To those of you in chat, my man Yappy. Ohio gozaimasu, my brother from Japan. We got King Plaz, Mox in the building. We appreciate each and every one of you stopping by here tonight. Wheels, AKs in hand, a MAC-10 or 2, an MP7, and a smorgasbord of weapons here for NineFly Esports. 5.57s. The boot here for Beyond Limits. They're going to have to take it beyond limits with these pistols. They want to try to turn the second round around. NineFly historically has had some issues with the anti-eco rounds. That nade will find a bit off the top. We'll see some action toward Banana. Now maybe a bit of pressure here as well. Beastman will relinquish some of that space. We can see Michu trying to anchor it down as we'll look to maybe take control of Banana here as well. It's a quick rotation now from Beyond Limits. They'll send 2 from B toward A, and they'll leave 1 alone here. In front of the Molly, is he aware of it? He's had to hear that audio cue. I don't want to miss this. I'm going to go back. On the swing, Michu's opened up the sight. We'll see a rotation come in. There's some close here, though. And Dens, Michu bans. My, oh my, that dude was doing backflips and cartwheels, the real deal. He'll feel the pain of Michu, but Promises will find 1 on Bans. As he tries to slip away, the Galea won't find anything. Ronan goes down as well. They scoop up some weapons, and all of a sudden, it could be a winnable round here for Beyond, but the economy's not great. They may opt to save the MAC-10s. We'll see what they decide to do as they shift in toward Banana's side. No kits in hand, so if they want to do something, they've got to do it relatively soon. They'll inch forward. Maybe look for a pick. They find nothing here near sandbags, then we may see them slip back. They're gonna get crazy with it. They look to run on across. The Trops is waiting. The MP7 is here. The run and gun, the spray. He's good for 2. Trops will find a double as well as Michu. Bands picks up 1. NineFly picks up 2. Beyond limits. Invested a bit there. With that means pistols across the board again. A chance for NineFly to get 3 from the T side, and in stride, look to steal that full rifle away from Beyond in the 4th when it comes. Through alt mid now. Dash will follow quickly here. Looking to get up into apps off the back of the molly. He'll shift here. 2 to the right side. He's got to be careful. Cautious of Boiler with Util coming up mid now. Dalton in close. Are they going to be ready for this? And now from Boiler, they decide to go together. It's beautiful. Bands finds Dalton. Din's not needed here. And Dash, does he get the first? Yes. Does he find the second? Of course. Promises were made, but promises were broken in this round from Apps. Beastman and Flixie together. Flixie will Fixie for a flank, but they are ready, and this has been red up close and personal. It's Bands, and he finds 3. The double there to close it out. It's 3 on the round. The full house with Dash and NineFly looking for the bag of cash. He said, put the money in the bag, baby. And I'm looking at that name and I'm wondering, is it Promizzy? Promisey? I don't know. I do apologize for butchering your name if you happen to watch this back, but speaking of the devil, putting the pro in Promizzy. Oh man, looking like Lionel Messi out there. Nice shot as they pop the smoke. NineFly will lose one early, and it's Trops. 2 in toward Boiler. Bolton was here last time, and he's here again. Michu in through mid. Quicken that pace. Off the flash. Does he spot him? He does. Michu. Easy shot to the head will leave Dalton dead. Promisey will shift back into the smoke, and he just pushes through. He finds 1, but Ronan to Michu. They shut him down. Rotation coming in from Beastman and Flixie. The plant will go down, and there's still utility in the bank. That'll be the final piece here for Beyond. There's a flash to work with in the hands of our man's Bands. Bands will what, chat? Where's John Stu when you need him? Bands will make them dance. Right now, NineFly dancing on the corpse's ashes. Michu will hold lane. He gets a bit overzealous, but he's still able to find the flick of the wrist. Bands will find the headshot as well. And from Bands to Michu, the whole crew is popping heads and getting bread. Up by 4 and looking for more. NineFly soaring high above the competition tonight. Beyond limits. Maybe unreachable for some, but not for NineFly at the moment. It'll be AKs in hand, and for Beyond, it's another scrappy round. It's MP9s across the board, and Flixie with the 5-7. They'll change the pace. They'll flip the script. Look to dip down Banana relatively quickly here. Beastman has gotten himself into an advantageous position here. But from Dash to Dins, and that's just how it ends. My man's rolling in the benzo, baby. He's feeling good. Flick down the shades and looking to get paid because NineFly is firing on all cylinders here tonight. Ollie comes in. Michu will look to flush him out. Beastman in some trouble and through fire and flames. It'll be put to rest. The swing is here. Flixie's good for 1, but it's just a constellation prize. It's not in the stars. I swear it's just a constellation. Dash, does he check the angle? He does. I promise you, and I will promise you your way out of this round. Bands puts Dalton down. 5 in a row for NineFly. from the T side. Beyond Limits, a timeout, a wise one. Look to talk things over. Loss bonus is full. Bank account all right. They should find that full buy. Utility on the back end. A moment to breathe. A chance to talk things over for a little while and discuss what they need to change. Are there flaws? Is there something they can do differently? Take a look at the starting lineup here for Beyond Limits. You got Dalton, Dens, Beastman, Promisee, and Flixie. Over on the side of NineFly, Mr. Tropical J Trops. He's the one with the op. Ronan, the Barbarian, the man's band. Meet you, the machine. He will eat you alive. Big old Dash, that new star, baby. He has been such a phenomenal addition to the squad. He has dashed his way into our hearts and onto the screen in a big way here. Meet you 9-1 though. And I'm feeling sick to my stomach. Pressure comes in. Nate's big damage. That's a chunky one. NineFly, nom nom. They eat it up. They don't care. They don't give a damn. Meet you. Promisee though. He reels it back and he finds a third. He'll swap with a pistol, but it's not enough. J Trops will stop that. He says, okay, that's enough. Molly goes deep. It backs Trops off a bit. Bands on the crossfire here. And he'll shift down. Timing's beautiful. He's been taken out by Flixie. Trops tucks under. There's the peak. And now the game of cat and mouse will continue. Flixie on the Ferrari swing, and he's done good damage. Up to the pistol, but Flixie! Can you imagine had J-Trops clutched that up? Beyond Limits will reach for the stars as NineFly has been soaring high. And they'll pull him down a bit back to the clouds. They'll search for a way back in proudly here now as they win that scrappy round. They took a bit of damage. And they lost quite a few. Funds still aren't phenomenal. Nope. Find a way in, though. A near full set of utility. Rifles in hand. A couple FAMASas. See Beastman get going. He's got the donut on the board. Up in the hands of J-Trops, and that's where he gets dirty. Ronan, unfortunately, down to 13 is that utility. Maybe got him lacking just a bit. They try to change the tempo up for a moment, but it's well read here from Beyond. They've been consistently throwing that early util up banana. They vie for a little early space toward car or barrels, and then they relinquish it. We'll see a slow but tethered together pace here from NineFly. As they will begin to shift forward. Molly over the top. Smoke won't be intercepted here, and Flixie with an 8 on the back end will find a slight haircut for Michu. Now in the double digits to the first 6 rounds. Michu pleading the case for another MVP. It wouldn't surprise me. Often the most valuable player. He's the most valuable star. Here in Inferno, it's his world. We're just living in it. Utility will begin to rain down toward Church and CT side. We'll just have to worry about new box. Molly's beautiful. Dash catches gold on the run around. Flicks the pins though. And Michu able to return fire for one. It's a 3v3. They've got the slight numbers, but not for long. Promisee will hear the footsteps and through the smoke. We'll chop him down a bit. In toward dark. Nope. Where does Trops go from here? Flick of the wrist, and Promisee is good on the bands. Beastman will finally get on the board at the perfect time, and Beyond Limits will come from beyond behind. They'll look to cut that lead near in half. They're up to 2.
Counter-terrorists win.
Promisee now into double digits as well. Certainly has been the glue holding the crew together. We'll collect 2 in a row. Both off defusals, though. NineFly, even when they're not winning, finding the plant, finding the extra funds. 2 ticks into the loss bonus. It'll be 4 AKs and a Galil. You see the smoke coming in from spawn sign toward Banana. And it allows Beyond to get into position here towards Sandbags. They'll drop some counter util, but NineFly does a great job of being a bit more patient here. Michu will dip his toes into the molly. It's hot, it's heavy, but he's ready. And rock steady, Michu finds Beastman. The boost up top. Dalton will look to anchor down here as he fades away. 2 toward arch side for Beyond. It's going to be Dins and Promise C. We'll look to work together. Beyond Limits a bit scattered at the moment. It may be unsure as they send Flixie back toward the B site from spawn. See utility look to clear the site. Nobody's on site this time. Dalton for a bomb, and are they ready? On the jump out, they spot him. And so Michu does his job. He spots one. Gets a kill earlier. Promise C finding one. The smoke gets blown, and so does the cover of Ronan. Nobody's coming up Banana. We can see him patiently waiting here on the peak. That should give him a bit of an idea, especially with his smoke coming in here. He's going to be able to get in front of it, though. And Promise C will look to flash in for Church. Timing. Near perfect. Promise C shifts on through. Dash. Flixie. Not one again. Oh, chain drops. He finds one knife. And it gets defused. Under the guise. Bands will find Promise C. I believe he found a knife kill in the mix. Props was there, but needed the left click. The right click was nice. He did hit one of them, but needed to just keep that fast slice so he could keep on the hunt. Stay attached to the hip. Look to take him out. Beyond Limits now has gotten 2 of these 3 rounds that they should not have won. And maybe their ticket back in. This has been a consistent problem here for NineFly. They need to nip it in the bud before it gets too dangerous. Beastman, nade in hand, and with a plan, he sends it deep. Michu. An appetizer. We'll leave him at 71. Things will calm down for a moment. They'll gather a rest here. Promise C up in hand and Bands off the flash. Subtle, but we'll shift forward here. 2 on the B site for Beyond, and Michu will look to hold him that direction. We're going to see a little aggression here. Beastman's got the MP9, though. Oh, they catch Michu at the edge of the smoke. It's well-timed here from Beyond. I think they're going to be able to read this. They're going to realize it's most likely heading toward the A site. The smoke will rain in toward Library. And off the double flash. It'll give them some space. OMG. Promise C. The promised land, he says. Where you're going, there's plenty of friends waiting. Dash. Sweet revenge. He'll look to drop from the heavens above. But Dalton got a plan and no problems. He solves them here in round 9. Up to 4. Despite that 5-round start, NineFly dropping the ball a bit. The nice thing for NineFly is they started out so well. And 5 from the T side is phenomenal no matter any way you slice it. Anything extra is going to be nice. So it's really going to be up to Beyond Limits to work their way back into this. In the first 2 rounds of the second half are going to be incredibly crucial for them. How much ground they gain here in the next 3 rounds also going to be incredibly crucial. If NineFly can find a way to win 2 of these, could be an early lights out. They're stuck with a hero rifle and a set of pistols in hand. It's 3 Tech 9s, a Deagle, and a Partridge, and a Pear Tree. It's Beyond Limits going to be looking for a free round here. They got the weaponry. They got the op. They got the rifles. And NineFly pull a rabbit out of the hat. Early nades down Banana. It's been a common thing. And for Ronan, unfortunately, he eats all of it. Dash will find some damage here as well. He'll look to lurk in toward the A site. Posted up near Boiler. Beyond will send one toward the B site. They stack this direction as they leave Michu on the lurk. And Michu's been lurking here for the majority of these rounds when they're not pressuring toward that B site. Up top here on the swing. A beautiful Deagle shot. Oh, if he could have gotten the other as well, it would have been phenomenal. But this could be the entry now. Ops on the other site. They got the intel they need. Dalton has found Ronan, though. Dins on to Dash. Dins on to Trops and Beyond Limits. Looking more comfortable than they were in the first few rounds. Feels like they've worked out those early round jitters. The kinks are gone, and they are now popping off. NineFly on a full loss bonus. It was 5 rounds in a row for NineFly. It's been 5 rounds in a row for Beyond Limits. Can they take it a step above? Do they have what it takes to go a bit further? Here from the CT side, Trops, Ops, back in hand. Pressure up Banana. Smoke will come in. Molly behind, and it's a beautiful one. Return fire, Michu. And this shot up here to Beastman, who is trying to gain some ground. Keeps Beastman at just 2 kills. So they try to keep him silent here tonight. Ronan the Barbarian with only 3, which is rare form. And Bands is going to let him hear about it, I'm sure. Den spots 1. Can't thread the needle. Just Promisee posted toward Banana with the op in hand. 3. Here for Beyond toward the A site. We haven't seen any smokes toward Library and then pressure through Arch toward B. And Dins to Dalton. They find 3 here. It turns around quickly. Dash though from the backside. He'll drop off of Apps. And he'll collect it. He's going to head the other direction as well. We'll see Promisee shift in toward Library. This is a great play here from Dash. Going to be able to get over toward the other site. Promisee will realize it. He's got the op in hand and they know it. Where does Dash go from here? That's the big question. Oh, the timing is beautiful. He just misses him here, but does he check right? Promisee has kit in hand as well. And Dash doesn't realize that he has already gone by. He's baited him off and he knows it. Beautiful timing here, and this Molly is perfect. He's able to flush him out. Promisee on the run. Dash doesn't care. He'll go down with the bomb, and NineFly will end the 5-round run. They shut it down. They get a minimum of a tie at half. 1 extra. The cherry on top. It could be a make or break. Something to give him that little extra edge before heading into the second half on that favorable CT side. Arguably. Promisee will have op, though. Beyond Limits has the funds here, and Promisee is ready for this peak toward mid. Early util, and Ronan and Michu again. Find early damage. They get shots back, and I got to take over. Auto Director not doing his job, but maybe we didn't want to see it. Flixie finds 2. Bands will get one of his own here. Now Dalton on the swing. Catches Bands with utility in hand. Minor mistakes will haunt us yet again. Rotation coming in. Dash will tuck in. Is he able to find it, though? He's got to be careful. Looks for the transfer. It gets a bit squirrely. Almost finds Promisee, but it doesn't matter. We ended a 6-6 half. And maybe both teams happy with that result, especially Beyond Limits, given the fact that they were down 5-0 to kick this one off. Right, first round of the second half. NineFly, they were able to take the first pistol round. If they could get another one here, it would be glorious. And the flashes are beautiful, but they don't quite collect. Michu's good for one, but they both fall. Trops and Ronin. The flash was damn near perfect, but they're not able to collect. You can always count on Michu, though. And Michu, we trust. And he continues to pump heads. Up to a 4K and looking for the ace. My man, the ace of spades, the angel of death. The tolls are due and Michu has come to collect. Dalton will shift the other way. He says, no, screw that. I want nothing to do with that monster that is Michu. Utility comes in. They've got numbers in their favor. If they could deny Dalton the plant, though, it would be astronomical. Dalton's going to shift in. I would love to see bands explode here. Instead, he plays it safely. Flash over the top to jump through, and they'll find it. But beyond at a minimum gets the funds from the plant. They can still toy with the idea of forcing in here, but NineFly does retain and regain the lead. We'll see attack time out coming out here. Or maybe attack Ronin. He says, I'm blaming the 4 and 12 on the lag. You know what we haven't done? Some listen-ins. Let's go check in on the boys, shall we?
I'm also going to run to the bathroom while I do this.
Okay.
Nobody would survive LAN SMH.
I know, right? Like, holy fuck, dude.
Well, I guess...
I would have better water timing, bro.
I guess to be fair, Ed's not around anymore to crash out, so it's fine.
Ed, though.
There is... Sadly, there is the 90-second in between maps 1 and 2, so
Dude, Ed crashed out on Ronin when after we did this, we won the small L at KC, and we got interviewed by Stunna, and like on stream, and then Ronin said, one thing I'd like to improve about Fragadelphia is their timing with ESEA playoffs.
Brother, Stunna asked for a hot take. Can we fucking relax?
I'm back.
Maybe don't insult the tournament organizer.
Yeah.
Right, is Dash back?
I'm back.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm assuming,
Yeah.
Jay, you're back, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
How are we not gonna get E-code?
Start, can we start 3B to our delay tick?
Yeah, that's fine. I'm gonna sell the HG and just get a second flash.
Yeah, just, if they come here, I believe it'll just be instant. So just, I'll just, like, start, the anti-flash bans.
Yeah.
All right, we hear the comms.
Bro, it's impossible to run boost that.
I'm digging in holes early. I'm going pit.
Impossible. Skill diff.
Over here, volley the bells bans.
Oh, I heard.
Ready, we're gonna go down.
Yeah.
Fucking. Flash it.
Flashing banana.
I'm leaving holes.
Bang. Flashing deep banana.
Nothing.
Bang. I'm dropping my smoke spawn.
Yeah, you're saying right.
Volleyed arch as I rotate the site. You have 5 seconds before they can go arch.
Yep.
I'm going library.
Beautiful comms from the boys.
No, I'm playing Urge, actually. I
You
wanna
play
do-
here or just bait
one
off
bit.
me?
Just do smoke, I think.
Smoke moto. Here, hold spot. Lane one.
Up lane.
Here's the
Lane.
blind bands.
Inside.
No, it's dash and
Glaive area.
slaps.
Nice.
Lane last.
Slaps on a triple.
Nice.
My man said triple kill.
Yeah, they had other pistols.
Kill-tacular. NineFly is popping off.
Yeah, it's about full buy here.
Seems to be all good comms and fun for the boys here. As we will cut back to the game screen, 8-6. My pen stopped working. There we go. Got to back up. 8-6. Hop in the hands of J. Trop. Zoltan early pressure in this nade. We'll find a little bit of damage. Counter nade, and they'll continue to pressure her forward. Top shot doesn't connect. Ronin's up close. Now on the swing. It's no good. Trops on the trade, but there's one more close. He's able to get back just in time. And immediately, back the other direction. Dash from Boiler. Peekaboo, I see you. Michael Dalton and the sweet saxophone of the AK here up toward mid. They're going to look to pressure off the back end of the utility here. Toward Arch side, nobody home. NineFly, quick rotation coming in now from the B site. And Beyond's going to send 3 toward lane side here. An opportunity for NineFly to look to capitalize. Can they play together? Dash from above. Spot 1. Easy spray. He'll fade down below. Dash, he can't find the second, but Bands, our Bands is there to clean up. And Bands will dance on the fallen bodies littered across the A side. Another phenomenal round for NineFly as they get up to 9. They put the 9 in NineFly. He's fine, feeling pretty fly for a NineFly. Too many dad jokes. I gotta calm myself down here. The boys, they do it to me. They hype me up. Don't forget to follow the socials of NineFly, guys. YouTube, TikTok, Instagram, Twitters, X, you name it. We got it. Join the Discord. Don't miss out on becoming an amazing community member. Becoming part of something wonderful here. 2-3 the split for Beyond Limits. They'll send 3 into apps and begin to work that way. Timing for Dash almost gets sketchy. Smoke is beautiful. Do they realize he's this close, though? He is waiting. And on the jump out, they slip on by. Call comes in. Bands, he'll look to clean up a bit. And it's the aggressiveness from the Tech 9s. It gives NineFly troubles all the time. Promise C shifts in. You can't miss those. Ronan and Beyond Limits gets around. They shouldn't. NineFly has got to figure out what's going on with their anti-ecos. Nine to 7. Things get a bit closer. Luckily for NineFly, they still have the funds to invest into this round. But if they lose this one, they're going to be in some trouble. We can pressure down Banana this time. A little bit more reserve for Beyond. They look for intel on the pop smoke, but nobody's home. Spray comes back. Promise C holding utility here as well. Another deep nade. Here comes the smoke. They'll look to shift up the back end. Flash goes out, but it's Beastman. But Michu! He will eat you alive. Over at Banana, and my man is going bananas. B-A-N-A-N-A-S, baby. Bananas. Brrr goes the chopper. My man is putting shells downfield. Beyond Limits will have to yield. They shift the other direction. Michu puts up a big objection to cutting down toward the B side. 3 now. In toward Arch side. J-Trops misses the first shot. Will back off a bit. Unfortunately, he's taken out by Dims. We talked about that Arch pressure that we never saw from NineFly. We see it here early from Beyond. And NineFly knows it. Calls come in. Michu's going to leg it here. He's got a chance to get in behind him. Michu with the op has found the one. The other one shifts in just behind. Both are here. But he's buying good time. It's going to allow Dash to get into great positioning here. Uh-oh, you forgot about somebody. And Michu gets it done with the op. It's the ace of spades, baby. Woo! Where are my Ric Flairs in chat? I want to see everybody getting rowdy bowdy for our man Michu. A rifling to Op Master. Turn all the beats, baby. He'll rock the ghetto blaster. He is a natural disaster at this point. Michu, a monster. Up to 25-9. Say it to his face. You won't. lot of action toward Banana here. Utility in the way as NineFly was expecting that pressure to come off the back end. The molly goes a bit deep. We don't see it plume in front of the smoke, but instead be extinguished. As we take a deep breath and wait with bated breath, now we see the pressure unfold. They stampede on. Blind is good, but no value off the back end. Spotted, Michu, Ronan. They combine for two as Dens picks up with Promise C. One lingering and lurking. Flixie finds Bands. And they slow the pressure down. Op shot comes through. Now on the back end, he looks away at the wrong time. Dash finds Dens. Promise C the other way. 8 seconds on the clock. A look to find it. And he doesn't get it in time. Too much time has expired. NineFly. A dirty round and a clutch from J-Trops and Michu. Beyond limits and tack timeout. As they are feeling the pressure now from NineFly. NineFly, after this, will have Foxtrot next on the chopping block. Another incredibly talented roster. NineFly coming hot off a loss in a map that they should have won against an incredibly tough team. Beyond limits, they have the experience. They've been in advance since season 47. They've been in Elite 1 and 2. No slouches, no strangers to high-tier competition. NineFly showing that them making it into advanced wasn't a fluke. They worked damn hard to get here, and they continue to do so. Pedal to the metal, boys. Throat is down. I'm going to say foot on the throat, but boggled the words there, so I guess we'll stroll on. Foot on the throat, foot on the neck. It's time to end it. We'll see that utility begin to rain down. Vans will drop the molly toward lane and back off a bit. It finds decent damage on 3. And now Dash able to find the first. Dalton will try to run on through, and he's still able to connect the shot. Flixie's close, and they know one's here. The run and gun, and it's too much. Flixie will find Bands and Michu. Props and Ronan. Not a ton of economy here. Where do they go? Where do they go now? Dens will be forced off. Pressure comes in. One spotted. Run and gun sprays decent. Ronan's in trouble, and now so is J-Trops. He's going to get the hell out of Dodge. You should hear the footsteps. They consider a chase. They don't want to get too crazy and give up anything for free. Beyond limits will be able to hang on. And they'll deny that match in series point for a little bit longer. Little time out here from NineFly to talk it over a bit. So far, Beyond Limits hasn't been able to string together more than one round at a time. We saw it in 16 and again here in 19, but it was 3 followed by 2 for NineFly. If they can keep that up, they should be able to close it out here. It's a full set of rifles. For NineFly, it's a scrappy buy. You got the op and the FAMAS here in the hands of two key players. Pistols across the board for the remaining three. Can we see something crazy? Ronan, we'll back off a bit. Now we can see it was a wise decision. He'll be bombarded with util. He's able to avoid. J-Trops, he wanted that one. He wanted that one. He hesitates for just a moment. Doesn't pull the trigger. Will escape the safety. On the peek out with the FAMAS. Michu not able to find it. Ronan does get the trade back at a minimum. He scoops up the FAMAS here as well. That AK is deep, though, and there's nobody close. J-Trops, there it is. Beautiful tracking as well. He doesn't shoot too early. Readjust, finds the pick. Flixie, though. On the backside of Apps, finds Dash out Boiler. Ronan will take a deep breath, reset the shots, and find Beastman. Promisey, 18 health bands. We'll get a little bit closer here. He cuts the distance. Closes the gap as Beyond Limits will rotate toward Apps side. 35 seconds on the clock. They still got 6 pieces of util to work with, though. A native each and 3 flashes. They'll begin to pour out in that 20 seconds. Trops is here with the op. Oh, that doesn't connect. One falls out, and Trops maybe over-rotates into the flames. Fans will find the first, but it's denied. There's not enough time for the plant. Fans gets the job done. Up to 12. They get the match in series point. One more round is all they need. 4 opportunities to shut it down. Beyond Limits in some trouble. They've got a loss bonus to work with. We'll see some AKs, a Galileo, and a MAC-10 come out. A near full set of utility. They need 4 rounds in a row. And they just killed a rooster. Boys are too clutch indeed. Big nade over the top. Ronan and Michu. Beautifully executed, well-timed, well-designed. And it starts like that can help you solidify big, important moments, big, important rounds here. As they look to go 2-1 on advance. The counter smoke that forces them back. A little bit of a team fire there as well. They're going to rotate away from Banana. Trops initially pressure is here, but wouldn't be surprised if we see him head back the other direction. There's no immediate aggression here. But they labor in the utility. NineFly, they stagger out the pieces nicely. They've got a molly. They've got a smoke to work with. And a handful of flashes, 40 seconds on the clock. Beyond, they're looking for the countdown. That clock's going to hit 35 to 30. You're going to see the utility rain down. You're going to see the stampede to follow. Michu takes a bit of that blind. We'll look into the wall. Now the peek over the top. Spray's good for 1. Trops for another. Fixie. Able to find 1. He knows there's 1 more here. He gets it, but Michu allows him to run out of ammo. And peaks at the perfect time. Beyond Limits will find the plant. They need to work together here for NineFly. And he looks away. Dash finds Promisey. NineFly Esports has done it yet again. Dash will do bands dirty and go ahead and seal all the glory and fame. A big fat GG's to NineFly as they shut it down 13-8. They go to 2-1. Beyond Limits will fall to 0-3. They get prepped and ready for a tough matchup against Foxtrot here in just a couple days. You said it, my friend. You said it indeed. Let me get a few things off the screen here. and get set up and ready for our interview. All right. I'm part of too many discords, my friends. Dash in the building tonight. All right, let's get locked and loaded for our man, Dash. Dash, a wonderful win here tonight on Inferno. How are we feeling, my friend?
Yeah, pretty good.
I mean, 13-8 Beyond Limits, a team that has been in advance since season 47. No strangers to this. What do you think the big difference maker for you guys was tonight?
I mean, to be honest, like I think we just had really good reads. The team that we were playing against was pretty readable. We knew we were doing the right plays. Just at the end of the day, I think it's our first season in advance. It's our third game. Sometimes we're just not going to hit our shots, but once those nerves get away, I think we're just going to be a really good team. Like we're scrimming ECL teams and 14-17 them on the same map. So
Inferno is certainly a strong point for us. I'm surprised I don't see more teams, and I imagine as we go on, maybe more teams trying to take that map away from you guys. We also had the meet you factor tonight. 29 and 13, almost 2 aces, but an ace, a quadra, a triple, 5 doubles. This man's a monster. How do you feel about your teammate meet you tonight?
yeah, I mean, I don't know. I don't ever see him. I'm on the opposite side of the map of him both sides. So I don't know what's going on over there. I'm just doing my thing in halls.
Hey, that's fair. I mean, 16 and 16 there as well for you. A great, a phenomenal performance as well. I think you had 4 double kills to boot. Everybody playing very well tonight. I mean, Inferno, I assume that's where we were trying to go as we got through these vetoes tonight.
Yeah.
Tell us about the final round there for Bands.
Oh yeah. Well, I did tell Bands I wish he was someone else like Ronin, but I got to do it. So I ended up getting the most valuable player in the CS2 end lobby, that card for MVPs. So I attribute that last TK to that card, the MVP.
Yeah, we were certainly giggling about it. I mean, Band's 14 and 15, Ronan 8 and 18. A little bit of a tougher game for Ronan tonight, but certainly had a lot of impact when needed.
That's perfect. Bands goes negative because I TK'd him last round. That's perfect.
Love to hear it, brother. We got Foxtrot coming up here in just a couple days. It's another team that is no stranger to the advanced realm. Certainly a very talented squad. Are we prepped and ready? Do we know much about Foxtrot, or how are our feelings toward that?
Honestly, no, I don't know this team at all. I think the team we just played is much better than them, so I don't think it'd be too big of an issue, but I haven't looked into them yet.
Yeah, I've seen Doppler and I think Kenny play before. I'm not as familiar with some of their other players, so look forward to you guys getting up to 3-1. It's rough. You know, we should be undefeated at this point in time. We had that tough loss, but it seems like it's kind of reinvigorated you guys. You guys came out swinging tonight, and a job well done.
Yep.
All right, any final words before we head out of here, Dash?
No, I think I'm good.
All right, brother. Well, we appreciate your time tonight. We look forward to seeing you kick some ass on Wednesday.
All right, thanks.
Take care, brother. All right, there we go. Dash, he's just cool, calm, and collected all the time, bro. No excitement, easy peasy. Just another day at the office for Dash. My man, Bands, back in the building. How we doing, Bands? Always good to see you, brother. A phenomenal performance by NineFly today. In fact, we should be undefeated. I'll forgive them for now, but we've got Foxtrot here on Wednesday. We look to go to 3-1. We're looking very strong here at the moment. So you love to see that from the boys. We talked about how hard they've worked to get here. That hard work now paying off. So guys, if you haven't done so yet, hit that follow button down below so you don't miss out on the action. Same time, same place, April 15th, 2 days away, Wednesday here at 9 p.m. on the NineFly channel. Make sure you're following the Twitter, the Instagram, the TikTok, the YouTube so you don't miss out on all the hot plays, all the hot information, like when we're having these casts. You can also join the Discord and become part of the amazing community. They've got more than just a Counter-Strike team over there as well. If you want to find more information about me, you can find that at hotsauce.com with a link to all my socials, a calendar as well. So again, I appreciate each and every one of you for hanging out here tonight. A big shout out again to King Plaza and NineFly for allowing me to come on and yell at the mic. Guys, You have been absolutely beautiful. Thank you for your time. My name is Hot Sauce. You've been absolutely beautiful again. I hope you enjoy the rest of your evening. Stick around for the raid. We'll see you back here on Wednesday. Peace.